Welcome back, DFC. I'm Trent Finlayson,
I'm John Horton.
and this is, among a few other things, this is the Collegiate Nationals preview show.
Absolutely. So before we talk about that, should we talk about Erica Lang?
Yes.
Yes. 11,260 pending world record. I'm sure we're going to see video of it. It doesn't tend to leak out immediately because they want all of the judges to see it first. But what was the old record, Trent?
I believe 10,850. It's very close to that, if it's not exactly that.
So she destroyed it.
Smashed it.
So it's kind of
Smashed it.
it's kind of back and forth between her and Anna Gay, right? Did Neely Ross have it once in the last year or two?
I think she did have it for a moment, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I think when her and Anna were back and forthing it, I think Neely had it for a moment too.
Fantastic.
But I mean, it wasn't that long. I mean, when I think it was Clem Lucine that broke 9 for the first time, and that was, I mean, I don't think that could have been more than 10 years ago. So this thing has gone through the roof.
Right. These girls are killing it, and Erica is a special kind of athlete. I don't know that everybody knows this, but as a child, she was a pretty successful gymnast. I don't know if she was heading quite for Olympic fame, but she was on that track. She was in that kind of program.
Awesome. Did not know that.
Did not know.
I think gonna say she was a wakeboarder. I was gonna say, yeah, everyone knows that.
No. I remember being at tournaments here in Southern California when her parents still lived in Arizona, and she'd be doing crazy gymnastic stuff in the grass down the beach, and we all just be like, what just happened? This tiny little blonde girl with a ponytail coming out of the side of her head. It was awesome.
Crazy. Well, that I'm sure we're gonna see video of it really soon. It'll be interesting to see how she reworked her run and what she threw into to eclipse the old mark by that much. But this is the most exciting time of year, Collegiate Nationals. So we're going to start pre-nationals rankings. So going into the tournament in California, Rollins is ranked 5th, Florida Southern 4th. And then this is where it gets interesting. Monroe is actually ranked 3rd, but I think they were preseason or pre-nationals ranked 3rd last year too, and they ended up winning. Bama ranked number 2 and Lafayette ranked number 1. So I think the top 3 is exactly the same headed into nationals last year.
Absolutely, and I think it's really just a dogfight between the 3. And I am super sad to say that I think this is really a Bama Lafayette contest, and my beloved Warhawks are gonna be far 3rd.
Why do you think that?
I've just kind of looked at the teams, and we'll go through it here in a minute. But I really think it's a sad day in Monroe. I don't think they're going to do well at nationals this year.
I know they're depleted by injury at the moment, but in talking to the team manager, I know they're taking, everyone is going, as in they're leaving no one behind, but they got piled on at regionals by Lafayette. So where do you think where are they lacking?
Well, let's go through this. So in women's slalom, I think it's going to be a dead heat between Lafayette and Bama. And then men's slalom, it's a dead heat between Lafayette and Bama, leaving Monroe trailing 3rd in both of those events. You jump over into tricks. I think women's tricks is going to be a Bama landslide. They're going to crush the world with Anna Gay and Brooke Baldwin and the Grathball girls, 2 of them. And then you're going to get to men's tricks, and ULL, I think, is going to dominate that with ULM being 2nd and Bama being 3rd. That's really going to be Bama's worst event, in my opinion. And then on the final day, you're going to get to jump, and I think it's going to be a dead heat between ULL and Bama again, with ULL taking up the caboose. And then men's jump is a 3-way dead heat, and men's jump and men's tricks are going to be the fantastic shows of the weekend if you're watching on the webcast, because it's going to be so tight. But with all those performances, I think this is going to be a nail-biter to the end for Bama and Lafayette. I'm really afraid that Monroe is going to have a bad event.
So, interesting, man. So you have, give me your top 3 then.
Top 3
placements then, in
Oh,
order.
oh well, yeah.
To reiterate.
I guess.
Say it.
I guess.
Say it.
I guess Bama, and then Lafayette, and then Monroe. I think Bama's going to break through finally.
Wow.
They've got so much talent, but it's a crazy dogfight. And it's a little bit of a personal call. I really do believe Bama has an equal chance. But my niece is on the jump team at Bama, and she's an amazing trick skier, and she couldn't even make the trick team over there. So they are so strong, except for, what did I say, men's tricks? Except for men's tricks, I expect their team to be, first or second all the way through. I think they're going to.
So you have a Bama upset.
Yeah, I think they're going to be like a 100-point winner at the end of however many 1,000 points the whole event is. I think Bama by a hair, Lafayette, and then Monroe, and I will cry.
Wow, no, that puts a knot in my stomach just hearing that. Give me, who do you have stacking up in men's slalom? Where do you see that one? Can you dig into that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, men's slalom, I expect Sean Hunter to take it, and then Griffin, Stangy, and then it's kind of there's this ball of skiers, Brandon Shipner, Benjamin Lutz, Dylan Smith, and then Alex King and Harry Spavin. All those guys, but they're all in a ball there. And if you look at their team alliances, it's like Bama, ULL, ULM, Bama, Bama, ULM, ULL. And if you don't get skiers between your placements, you don't really get advanced. You don't get
exactly. Yes.
So
in case you're confused on scoring at all, there's 5 points that differentiates first from second. So, obviously you want to win, but like John's saying, if it's Alabama with first and Lafayette with second, that's only a 5-point swing. Right. So it's not as even if the score is a couple buoys ahead, it's not. It's exactly that. You're trying to keep people from getting in between those two teams. I'm close with you, but I'm gonna go Griff Stangy for the win. I think a freshman, this is his first nationals. He might not know it. Might not know to be nervous or intimidated yet. So I'm gonna put him in first with and I'm gonna go Alex King second, Sean Hunter third is my prediction. But I think you're exactly right though. It's going to be really, really close. You are wrong though in your team predictions.
Okay.
It is going to be the University of Louisiana in first place, ULL. And then I'm going Monroe second. I'm going Bama third.
Wow.
I think it's going to be like last year. It's going to be flipped. You look through the Monroe's roster, and because some of the names aren't as recognizable, it's easy to overlook them. You have Bama, who's packed with superstars. You have Lafayette, who is deep with a few stars on top. But Monroe, like they always are, man, they're going to be solid. They're going to be steady from first skier to fifth skier. So I'm going to go University of Louisiana Monroe for second, and Bama for third.
Okay, well, either way, it's going to be a show. And let me reiterate. So looking at men's tricks. There's like 6 guys at least who can trick over 5,000 points in one run. So traditionally, if they've got a decent toe pass, they're a 10,000 point tricker. That is super elite world class. This is not a little college tournament in the backwaters. This is like as good as it gets. This is equivalent to the world titles.
Yep. If you look at women's slalom, we're going to see Jamie Bull versus Brooke Baldwin, throw Bailey Austin and
don't forget
Anna in there. This would be exciting if, like you said, if it was the World Titles or Malibu Open final. There's gonna be a lot of really good skiing. It's gonna be a fun weekend.
All right. Well, I hope everybody gets to watch it. It's gonna be at Belle Aqua up there in Sacramento. Mm-hmm. So. Unfortunately, I can't make it. I don't think you're going to make it, but I'll be watching on the webcast. And we are about out of time.
Go Cajuns.
Go Warhawks. Come on, you can pull it out even though I'm betting against you.
All right, everyone stay tuned.
All right, thank you.